So now I feel lighter. I feel lighter because I have gotten that out of the way. Now I can speak about what I'm really interested in speaking about. Or can I? Can I? I feel like I got out of the abyss and the spiders are still attached to me. That's how I feel. And I'm not sure what they are feeding on. Are they feeding on my blood or my spirit? I don't know, but they feel like they're feeding on something that's important to me. The spiders that came out of the void. But just for the sake of experiment, if I can get my mind to work even though I don't feel like exploring, or I don't feel like just for the sake of exploration and experimentation, I will still continue. That's usually how I get myself through things when I don't feel like doing it, but I know that I have to, because it will help the future me, maybe, or the actions afterwards. That's how I get myself to still move. If I tell myself the magic words of for experiments sake or for research purposes, and it's like my brain just goes, "Ting, let's do this." Let's do this. So I was with some friends yesterday. I was with some friends. Are they my friends? Maybe. I feel like they are my friends. Well, at least from my point of view, I feel like. But then again, the levels of friendship. Yeah, I feel like they are my friends though, especially now that we are gonna work on this creative projects. And there's trust involved. I feel like I can trust them. I have been wrong in the past, but we don't talk about that, at least today. Not today. Not today, my friend. Some other day. Yeah, I feel like I can trust them. but so I was with them. We met out of the blue because one of my friends, he was in Helsinki. He lives quite far from here, and out of the blue he messaged, "Oh, are you free? We can grab something." And I messaged my other friend whom we met, all three of us, we met in this same filmmaking course. So the meetup happened, and one of the discussions that came from that, my other friend, the one who came later, so there's three of us, the one who initiated, who lives far away, the me, and the friend who I tagged along. She asked, what's the first word you think of when you hear the word love? So I let them answer first because it's in a triangle. Yeah, the seating arrangement, it's in a triangle. Yeah, because there's three of us. Of course, it's in a triangle. The friend, let's call him E. E answered love, devotion. And M, let's call her M, the one who asked the question. Let's call her M. She said love is acceptance. This acceptance, the entire acceptance of the person. So, and I think it's, each of us had it established in our brains that the love that is being talked about here is romantic love. So I also perceived it that way. So maybe they both did also. And so when it was my turn, I told them the first thing that, the first word that came to my brain when it heard the word love is ocean. And the second one is exploration. Love is exploration. And I was surprised by this because based on my prior knowledge, my answer is the same as M's. It's acceptance. When I was younger, I have the same answer as her. Love is acceptance. The acceptance of the person, whatever stage they go through, whatever person they might become in the future. But then it changed. Apparently it changed. How? Because now, for me, love is exploration. I didn't know exactly when it changed. I don't often talk about love or ask people about it or bring it into the conversation. I don't really go there. Sometimes there were times in this particular corner that I had talked about love, but in conversation, I just don't. I have my reasons. Anyway, so Yeah, now for me, love is exploration. Love is exploration. How about for you? If you think of the word love, what's the first word that comes to mind?